Today, we are going to see Daddy, she said. I was sleepy, but I got out of bed so Mama didn't yell at me. First, I peed and flushed the toilet so Mama won't get mad. I brushed my teeth and put water in my mouth. Mama walked in to put a wet towel on my face. She woke me up doing that. Mama put the towel under my arms too. Mama calls me to come into the kitchen. I sat down on the chair. She cooks breakfast on the stove and gives me a plate of toast and bacon. I love toast and bacon, but sometimes when Mama makes them with eggs, I don't like them. Mama tells me to eat as much as I can because today we are going to see Daddy. When I finished eating my breakfast, Mama told me to go into my room and get the suit she bought for me at the store. I go to my room and open the closet. The suit Mama gave me is on a hanger. I take it down and I go to the bathroom where I put it on. It is a nice suit, said Mama, one that Daddy will be proud to see me wear. It has been a long time since I saw Daddy. One time I played with my car Daddy gave me for my birthday when he told me he was going to the store. I didn't see him after that, and Mama never says anything when I ask about Daddy. Today, I hope to see him. I put on my suit and go to the living room. I turn on the TV and sit on the sofa. The cartoons are on. Daddy used to watch TV with me all the time. We watched cartoons all the time. Daddy acted like me sometimes. Mama didn't like that. Now I watch cartoons by myself. Mama doesn't like to watch TV, or she did until Daddy was gone. She picks me up from school when she's out on her job. Mama walks out of her room. She has on a nice dress and a hat. Mama looks at her watch. She tells me to turn off the TV. My auntie is going to pick us up. I hear a horn outside the house. My auntie is here. My mama grabs her purse and tells me to come on. I go out the door and my auntie waits for us in her car. I say hi to my auntie and she smiles at me when she opens the door. Mama came and opened the back door for me. I put on my seatbelt because she tells me to. As soon as my mama closed the door, my auntie's car started moving. We passed by my friend's house. He was riding his bike with his big sister. He saw me and waved at me, and I waved back. I want to play with him, but I have gone to see Daddy. My mama talks to my auntie. She says she wants to move from where we live because it was getting worse, and she didn't want me to grow up and be a bad person. My daddy used to be a bad person, my mama said. When I was born, he starts turning good. My auntie drives a long way in her car. We stop at a store. My mama tells my auntie she'll be back. When my mama goes inside, my auntie turns around and asks me how I'm doing. I say fine, and I tell her I can't wait to see Daddy. My auntie turns sad, and I ask her what's wrong. She didn't say anything. Auntie laughs and smiles again. I didn't know why she sad in the first place. Mama came back with some roses. We leave the store. We stop at this huge place with a big gate on the front. We go through, and I look outside and see a big place with grass and things on the ground. Auntie drives slow, and then we stop. Mama tells me this is it. I go out of the car happy. Daddy is here. I want to see my daddy. We walk on the grass with the things on the ground. I don't know why those things are there. They had letters and numbers on them. I don't understand. I look for Daddy, but I don't see him. I keep asking Mama, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? She took my hand and said, we will see him soon. Mama stopped by one of the things on the ground. She laid roses on what my auntie calls a grave. I ask her, what does that mean? But my auntie doesn't say anything. I start to cry because I don't see Daddy. Daddy's not here, I tell my mama. He left me. Mama gave me a big hug and looked into my eyes. She said, Daddy isn't with us like I think he is, except he is with us as long as we remember him. I asked Mama, where is he? And Mama tells me, Sweetie, your daddy's in a better place. I asked Mama if I would ever see him again. She thinks and says, maybe. She says no more. Mama gives me a rose and wants me to put it on his grave. I think when Daddy used to play with me on the carpet, I wish we played with my cars and watched cartoons again. I asked Mama why I never see Daddy anymore, and she says a bad man shot him while he was going to the store. I want to cry, but Mama gives me another big hug. I turn around and look at my daddy's grave. I miss you, Daddy. We don't stay too long because Mama wants to go home. She takes my hand and leaves the place my auntie calls a cemetery. We go back to my auntie's car, and I sit in my seat. Mama sits with me all this time. She asks me if I'm okay. I tell her yes. I see a tear run down her face. She was crying, but she smiles at me and tells me not to worry. Everything will be all right. We are leaving the cemetery, and I remember the last time I see Daddy. I wish he was with us now, but I remember him like Mama wants me to. I love you, Daddy.